I was on the ice with a group of junior players this week. I never worked with them before, but wanted to show off our 1080 Sprint 2 machine and how it could track their skating, show them how fast they are, how powerful, but also how they can improve upon their skating. So we put them through a 20-meter test, and one of the players came up and said, "What's faster, a crossover start or a front start?" I said, "Well, you should be able to do both. It all depends on a game situation, but if you do them both correctly, crossover start's going to be faster because you can shift your weight. But why don't you try them both and let's see what happens?" So he tried both the crossover and the front start, and then we looked at the results. So let's take a look, all right, and see what it shows. So when we look at this player's two runs over the 20 meters, the first run, he did the crossover start. He covered the 20 meters in 3.45 seconds. In the front start, he covered the 20 meters in 3.71 seconds, all right? So now when we break it down, though, and we look at the first 5 meters only, right? In the first 5 meters, he covered from the crossover 5 meters in 1.33 seconds, right? But in the front start, it was 1.61 seconds. So he was almost 0.3 of a second faster using that crossover start. And then if you look at the next 3 segments, right, when we compare it from the crossover start to the front start here, those times are almost identical between, in those next 3 segments. So the entire difference in this 3.45 second run and 3.71 was all in the start, right? Even when we look at his power, he actually peaked out at a slightly higher power, right, in the run that he did from his front start. But even that extra little bit of power, right, wasn't able to close the gap that was created in that first 5 meters. That crossover start is going to be faster because you're able to shift your weight and use that stride and X push to get going. The front start is important, but when we're just looking at what's faster, the crossover start is going to be faster, but you should be able to do both. So we make sure to work on those starts at all our Pro Stride clinics, both from the front start and the crossover, because those first 5 meters are so important for hockey.